Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Daily Videodevo. Mark Spurlock and I are here in Loft Coffee. Man, I love coming over here to Loft. I spend less and less of my time in my own office and more of my time.
It's like we said a few minutes ago, this is the office we all wish we had.
Absolutely.
So kind of is.
But I wanted to talk to you guys because Mark kicked off the series You'll Get Through This. It's an 8-week series we just launched in the life of Joseph, going through the last part of the book of Genesis. And Mark, of course, the key verse in that Joseph story is Genesis 50, verse 20. I love how the occasion for it is that Joseph's brothers, after hearing that their dad has died, who they've imagined has been the only thing keeping Joseph from just killing them all because of the way they treated him when he was younger, and they're so afraid. And Joseph has that classic line, okay, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. And how true that is of so many things in our lives. And that's really a theme of the book, a theme of this study. But I wanted Mark on here because Mark and I are going to kind of be sharing the preaching duties in this series. And Mark, what is it? It was honestly was kind of your idea that we do this series. You've always been fascinated by the life of Joseph. You named your son Joseph.
We did.
And so what is it about his story that sort of captivates your imagination and makes it, you think, relatable to the people who are going to be joining us?
Well, first of all, I mean, I have a challenging relationship with my own brother. No, I'm kidding. I love Paul. But this story, I feel, has embedded itself into not just our hearts, but our history. 21 years ago, we did a series on Joseph. And my wife, Laura, was 8 months pregnant, and we lost that child through stillbirth. Some of you remember this. And we named him Joseph because of really the verse that you just quoted, Genesis 50, verse 20. Because it was a hard, sad, terrible loss. There was nothing you would say, this is a good thing in and of itself. But God has brought good things and outcomes out of it for the past 21 years. We have talked with, I don't know how many couples about their own experience, and it's not the kind of cohort that you would want to sign up for, but you go, okay, given what we have experienced, how can God bring good out of that? How can God bring beauty out of the ashes? And I can just tell you, and I'll probably be sharing more during this series, specifically how God did that. I was just talking to someone before you arrived here, Rene, who has a friend who lost a child through stillbirth, and sharing with him both the invitation to sit down with this couple, but also the hope that you can have that God will bring good out of our bad times. And so that's why, for just one of the reasons why this story has just captured my imagination.
And it's a story that's always relevant because all of us will go through our own suffering in life.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And you're probably going through tough times right now, and you need to hear the message. You'll get through this, or you know somebody who does. Invite them, come to church for the next 8 weeks, or go to tlc.org/small groups to join a small group and study this in further depth. Hope you can join us. God bless you. We'll get through this. Have a great day.
Amen. Goodbye.